Hi, my name is Cassandre. I work as a director of outplacement and alumni relations at a small private school in New York City. I had an interesting path getting to this position. I actually went to State University of New York, Binghamton, and I always knew that I loved reading and I loved writing, but I never knew what I wanted to actually do with it. And so at Binghamton, while I was there, I realized there was some kind of gaps in my, I guess, grammar and English and learning that stemmed obviously from junior high school. And I had amazing teachers, specifically actually one in the English department at Binghamton that really helped me bridge those gaps. And I knew I actually wanted to take this degree further, and I wanted to get my PhD because I thought that being a professor would be the perfect next step, and what I can actually do with an English degree. And she helped me apply to graduate schools, and I ended up going to Columbia, and I applied to many different programs, not just English department programs, but comparative literature and American studies and Africana studies, and I was accepted into an African American studies program. I started at Columbia, and I focused on Caribbean literature, which was a great experience for me. I learned a lot about myself and my culture, and wrote a thesis, and that really just honed in my analytical skills, etc. What was really nice is that the Oliver program, which is the job that I got straight out of graduate school, had a relationship with the school, and I made those connections through my department at Columbia, and I became their director of placement a month after I graduated, and I got exposed to the New York City private schools. Basically what directors of placement do is they help students actually apply to schools, next level schools or ongoing schools. So whether or not you're at a nursery through 5 school or K through 8 school, or and you need basically guidance and support to apply to other schools throughout New York City, that's basically my job. So I help them complete their applications, I help them write essays, I help them hone their interviewing skills, I help them basically navigate the process from A to Z. And working at the Oliver program, they were majority families who had no knowledge of this system, and they really needed that guidance and support, and I was able to offer it to them. 10 years later, I'm still doing that work, and it's so fulfilling. I'm working at a small private school in New York City, and I'm working to help place students for 6th grade in various schools, and the process is very much so the same, and they have to work on filling out the application, writing essays, interviewing skills, and I support parents throughout that process as well. And so it's been extremely fulfilling basically doing this work, and I never thought I would have actually stumbled upon this profession being an English major, but it really fused my love of just thinking analytically, thinking critically with kind of the day-to-day nuts and bolts of getting a person from point A to point B and really accomplishing their goals of getting into the school of their dreams. And so it's been really, really powerful.